Hey, Wesley. How's it going? Hey, Angel. Hey, Lele. Hello. What round was the Call of the Dead game? I got to round 138. So I'm starting to work on the video. It's gonna be quite a longer script, I think. I gotta put some time into that one. You loved watching it? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, it was funny. I think it was fun. But today we're just gonna relax, play some classified, and then I got some plans later. So let's continue. I'm assuming I just came off of a dog round.
I'm having a little barbecue. Everyone's invited. I always remember your screaming smile. Probably haunted.
It's strange saying you love watching rounds go by 1 hour at a time, but you know. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't watching it. Hey, Jace. W title, thank you. I feel like there's so many jokes about the map being called classified. Since, you know, a lot of things seem to be classified lately.
I really don't know why anyone calls them mini. It's like a misnomer. My toy cup runs over.
Hey, Jith Handler, how's it going?
There, you even touch the doctor.
The whole map needs to be black. The amount of black bars was ridiculous. Listen, it is exactly what I expected it to be, but also at the same time, it's still kind of appalling, you know? Is this the fastest strat for the map? Yes, it is. You like the stream title? Thank you. I'm gonna be constantly making jokes referencing classified. And I feel like, you know, a lot of things seem to be classified recently. The Epstein files are just barcodes of cereal box. Hey, Native American, how's it going? I like how they're drip feeding the Epstein files like a roadmap for a video game. Ah, shoot. I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna have to start using an alchem a lot. Hey, Jude, I'm doing well. How are you? Epstein files still have more content than BO7. Oh my god. Oh, right. Fucking damage bug.
Revenge is a gift. They tasted it. Yum yum. I seem to remember that you said even
Going through so much ammo because it takes forever to recharge my specialist. How am I doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, the It's Always Sunny. We need to write a song about how we don't diddle kids. Do not diddle kids. It's not good to diddle kids. Whatever the lyrics were. Boo, boo, boo. I'm wondering, maybe it's slightly more ammo efficient to not spam the Helion salvo and rather, like, kind of wait until a bunch of zombies are in the elevator, if that makes sense. P. Diddler summoning song. What is this? That's not helpful. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little tired. Been sick, just wanted to sleep a lot because of it. Yeah, well, if you're feeling sick, I hope you feel better soon, but get some rest. Rest is important when you're healing. Trump should have just said he was only there for the fish. He was only there for the zip line, guys. Fuck. Do you submit runs to a leaderboard or just high round for the love of the game? I would submit to a leaderboard if any of them had, like, rules that I actually agreed with and staff that I actually respect. But the staff for the only leaderboard site that exists right now just doesn't care about the community in the slightest or doing anything that we care about, so I high round for the fun of the game. Bro, the Epstein files they released are useless, bro. I mean, yes, but it's also, like, so blatantly obvious that this is, like, the biggest cover-up in American history. And they're not even... Are you fucking kidding me? They're not even trying to, like, hide that fact. Yeah, I get a lot more kills if I, like, wait a second like this, you see? Hold on. This map requires a little bit more focus than I originally anticipated, I gotta say. I thought it would be a little more spammy. I guess it's more spammy when I'm using my elixirs. Is this high round game just for the fun of it? I mean, yes, but also I want the world record, and the world record's very beatable. How long do wraiths take to kill? Like a few seconds. The zombie has to run through it, and then it takes a little while. Okay. Yeah, it's more like 9. Cause like when I'm out of ammo and I don't have elixirs to use, which isn't gonna happen till like round 300, that's when I have to switch to the trap strat. Tag, you just kind of like buy ammo for your shotgun and you're chilling, but this map... It's a little, I don't know. Yeah, this is the 5 map. This is the 5 remake. What is this? Double points. That's gonna double my points. Don't megas turn into classics after 255 uses? Apparently it might be less than 255. But yes, they do. You can run out of megas. And when you do, they become it just switches to a classic gum. Or a classic elixir. Hey Void, how's it going? The world record is around 276. How does it decide which elixir to replace a mega with? I'm pretty sure it's just random. It just picks a classic elixir at random. Oh, fuck. I constantly forget about that health bug. What is that, Carpenter? Kinda want that.
Then again, don't we all?
Alright, no timer. I don't care for one. Cause since I'm playing this on console, the timer would be on my PC, meaning I would have to manually pause the timer every time I pause, and most other people don't have a problem with that, but I just constantly forget, and if it's not gonna be accurate, why do I need the timer at all? That's why, like, I only use timers when it's an in-game timer, because otherwise I just forget. You can only refill them twice in a game, so you can't spam them. That's actually really well balanced. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't realize my elixir was done. Insta-kill. That'll instantly kill them. I think this is the end of the round. Ah, fuck. Okay. Being overpowered is way more fun. I mean, in some instance, yes. I think 5 is better than this map. I don't like when you're insanely overpowered. Like, I think this is worse than other maps where, like, you don't get to spam infinite elixirs, but I don't know, sometimes it's fun. Being overpowered in a sense like this is fun, because you can still make mistakes. Like, I still took a dying wish during the last stream, if you're not paying attention. But also at the same time, if, like, it's not BO7 bad, where, like, elixirs are still a finite resource. Maybe not necessarily for the first 300 rounds, but, like, you know, record's very beatable. Oh, don't spend money on elixirs. There are a lot of ways on both console and PC to get unlimited elixirs. Okay. Oh, jeez. That's what I mean. Like, even though I have all these elixirs, I fucking got hit like 5 times in under a second there. Is this title a BO4 Zombies reference? Yeah. Say so. Did I reset my circle? I am now. What about Xbox? Every console you can get unlimited elixirs. There are various ways depending on the console, but every console does let you. How do you get Jug in BO4? What? What do you mean? Should I switch out one of my perks to be Juggernog? The same way that I always switch out my perks on older games to be Dying Wish. Is there armor in this game? There is, but it works differently. Armor is not something that you buy and like have. There are some elixirs and talismans that give you armor, but also Stone Cold Stronghold gives you armor. And every time you activate your specialist, you get armor. So I'll show you, like, if you look on the bottom left, you can see my current armor. All it does is, like, protect me for 4 hits. And then after those 4 hits, I revert to my normal health. And then you recharge your armor only with Stone Cold Stronghold or by activating your specialist. Didn't they remove Jug? How do you get extra health? You start with full health. I'm gonna fucking Dying Wish. Yep. That's what I mean, though. It's like, it's not... This game isn't free. It's easier than you'd think to make stupid mistakes like that. I literally had Alchem active. Of course, I activate Alchem, shoot fucking 2 shots of my Helion, and it doesn't work. So, only so much I can do there. But, like, you're not invincible with something like this. You are very invincible on Black Ops 7. Is this the end of the round? Yep. Okay. Possible... Can you teach me how to play tag? Like, what's the best way to play that one window? It's gonna be difficult for me to teach you while I'm not, like, while it's not in front of me, if that makes sense. Did I make it? Yep. My best advice, I mean, I guess it is outdated, technically, but my best advice, if you want to see advice from me, would be to watch my world record video. Although, the strategy's been updated since then. There's a lot of things that would carry over, and if you're just sort of playing, like, casually, trying to get round 100, or even 200, you can do the strategy that I did. If you want to beat the world record, there's different things. Does using infinite elixirs disqualify you? Nope. Because if I buy infinite elixirs, that would be allowed. You have a 209 on this map. The only reason your game ended is you disconnected. 209 is pretty good. Next, I would say, of course, playing online is going to be your biggest enemy in this game. And in a lot of games. Oh, now I get the Carpenter, great. Has reset ever been reached on BO4? Not yet. The closest anyone has come so far is Wilda's Tag Der Toten game, which was 483 hours, and reset is 521 hours. Insane title, thank you. Alright, good luck with your BO3 knocked. How do most games end then? They get bored? Most games end by dying or crashing on BO4. Many world records ended in death. Many world records ended in crash. There are still a handful that did end in people intentionally quitting. Like, I think the 430 on Dead of the Night, he just quit. The 420 on Dead of the Night before that, he just quit. But a lot of them just end in crashes. Or actually dying. My 410 on tag ended in a crash, but also we figured out what causes the crash. I almost died due to me forgetting about the battered dragon glitch there. Is it the Pack-a-Punch crash? My Tag Der Toten 410 game ended by the Pack-a-Punch crash. Because we didn't know it existed. Double points. Battered dragon glitch? Yeah, so I'm using the battered dragon scale talisman. Which when I activate my specialist, it gives me full armor instead of half armor, and the armor doesn't go away when I put away my specialist. Except if you use it in conjunction with Stone Cold Stronghold, you have to reset your Stone Cold ring, otherwise your armor is just not gonna regenerate. It's a glitch. And let me tell you, like, if there's one thing that causes me to Dying Wish and almost die, it's just that alone. So, like, here, I pulled out my specialist. What I need to do is I need to reset my ring. Otherwise, my armor isn't gonna work. Never played BO4, by the way? Hey, Freshstein, how's it going? Yeah, BO4 is great.
Shatter their will.
Well, he said so. Thanks for the sub. I also love that I can not hear my sub notifications right now. Every time I restart my computer, my audio monitoring settings get fucked. But that's good. Let me see if I can fix it. Am I going to do more last gen Tag Der Toten sciencing? I'm not going to try to go for the 140 plus, but there are other things that I'm going to test. And also, like, when I make the video, it's going to be very detailed on all of the ways that it can be beaten. Because I still believe the 150 is probably possible. But that might be, like, the pretty close to the ceiling of what's possible. Nice. Okay. We know Trump isn't in the files that were released. Well, here's the funny thing, is that he still was in a bunch of the files that were released. And then every time that Trump was found in the files that were released, those files have started disappearing. Meaning the Justice Department removed the files and then were just claiming that they were never there in the first place. I took some screenshot. Oh, fuck. There's the glitch again. Notice how my armor isn't working? Listen, I firmly believe this is shaping up to be the biggest cover-up and one of the biggest scandals in American history. And I don't know if that means he's going to face any repercussions. We'll see. I mean, I think my money is honestly on him dying before he even sees any jail time and or impeachment for being a pedophile. But soft locks your mystery box on DE, grab fire sale, got a teddy bear. You haven't seen the box? Oh. It's not much of a cover-up if we know if it's a cover-up. I mean, I guess attempted cover-up, but I think it still counts as a cover-up if he's not gonna face any repercussions.
Rather than a pittance, we can now earn peanuts. I hope that explosion will be a little bit bigger.
Thanks, brain rot zombie. Well, I mean, like, think about it this way. Nixon was also involved in a cover-up. Problem was he was caught. Okay, gotta reset my ring. Activated my specialist. What's happening with Trump? Trump's a pedophile, that's what's happening. I'm not even gonna, I don't even want to show. I took some screenshots of some things that I found in the files that are no longer in the files. But it's the sort of thing that damn, I don't even want to show it on stream because like you can find it yourself. It's all over the internet. And like it's literally just pictures of Donald Trump with what appear to be very young girls. And descriptions by Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein of Trump having sex with very young girls. I shouldn't say having sex. I should say raping. It's more accurate to what is going on. I didn't want the round to end there. Can you share some of those screenshots somewhere? I'll put them in my server if you remind me after the stream. Yeah, I'll put them in the server.
I seem to remember that you smell even worse than Nikolai. How is that possible?
Hey, Foxy, how's it going? Your comment, by the way, thank you all for the support on the latest YouTube short I posted. A lot of people seem to be liking that video because it's now my most viewed short by far and one of my most viewed videos, which is nice. Foxy has the most liked comment on the post, and it's because we triggered a lot of upset BO7 fans who are going, no, you're just blindly hating the game. The game's actually good. That's why everyone says they love it. It has over 125K. It has over 140K last I checked. And yesterday it was at like 80. So it's doing pretty well. That's what I'm wondering. They're like, who is everyone? People are saying, like, the argument is like, oh, if you don't like the game, you're just blindly hating. You didn't give it a chance. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that that short specifically is getting so many views, but I think I just nailed the, like, it's the perfect length to keep people engaged. If that makes sense. And the way that I looped it back into itself. I think I should be getting more armor, and I'm not. Both under a month. Both, well, Black Ops 7 had the first 999 on Ashes happened in about a week. The first 999 on Astra Malorum, which is considered the hardest map in modern zombies, under a week. 999 on Cursed Mode already happened. So it's like, what do you mean the game is challenging? How is it challenging if people are maxing it out? Like right after the game comes out. Ooh, fuck! What do you mean?
Good things come in threes. There are my other two.
That was such a bullshit dying wish. With a max ammo on screen while shooting the fucking Helion is crazy. Glad it was recharged, because fuck me. If I went down, that would have been it. Would have just ended the stream. Play Dead of the Night? Absolutely not. I don't want to play that map ever again. This title's devious, bro. Am I bored yet? No, I'm not bored. Dead of the Night or Astra Malorum? I'm probably picking Dead of the Night, to be fair. How many times can you Dying Wish? Unlimited times, but the recharge time of Dying Wish increases every time you use it. It's not great, but it's good. What's good about it? Just, like, what do you like about it? I don't like that the game is so easy that people are maxing out the map in under a week. As someone who likes competing for high rounds, there's nothing to compete for other than who has no life the week a map launches. And I don't think that's good design. I don't think that's well balanced if people are maxing out the map in under a week. That's why I just don't think it's good. I don't know if a vid offhand. I would have to do some digging. You like Easter eggs? Well, sure, I guess the Easter eggs are fine, but like, you do the Easter egg once and then what? What's replayable to me about doing the Easter egg over and over again? I don't really see how that's enjoyable. Yeah, I guess there's an aspect of speedrunning Easter eggs, but I've never been much of a speedrunner myself. And I don't really see a point in just doing the Easter egg over and over again. Yeah, but like, I don't speedrun Easter eggs, so what would entice me to want to play the game? Never been big on Easter eggs. And I think a good point is like, are you saying that the Easter egg community has entirely taken over the high round community? Which, that's just a shame, isn't it? Because Black Ops 1 was wildly popular, more popular than anything that came after it, except for maybe Black Ops 3. Maybe. And, like, Black Ops 1, only some of the maps even have Easter eggs. Black Ops 3, like, half the Chronicles maps don't have Easter eggs, and they're still more replayable. That logic can be applied to any game? Well, sure, but I think when we talk about zombies specifically, the reason why the older games were fun was because people liked going for high rounds. People, like, everyone I knew when I was in elementary school and middle school playing zombies, oh, I got to round 20, oh, I got to round 30. We were constantly competing with each other for who could get the highest round. And that's what made it fun. The fun is that rogue-like aspect of constantly restarting, trying to get a better run. But, like, I don't see nearly the same drive in speedrunning Easter eggs. It's also, like, just disappointingly easy. You basically can't die. You have so many get-out-of-jail-free cards to just use at any time. High rounds got old? Well, I disagree. I don't think high rounds did get old. I think high rounds has always been really big. I think that the newer games make high rounds so bad that people don't want to play them. And because the newer games have such bad high rounds, people think that they're getting old, when really it's just that new high rounds suck, and so nobody does it. Easter eggs are puzzles that are designed to be beaten. Yeah, but like you beat it once, and then other than speedrunning, like you're just beating it over and over again. So then there's like it's a puzzle that you've already solved. High Rounds lost its spark because COD kills its incentive. Well, COD killed its incentive by making High Rounds so mind-numbingly easy that people are maxing out the map right after it comes out. I might not have needed to activate that. Oops. Oh well. For it, oh my god. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to end up buried in blood, aren't I?
What was the BO6 round cap before they made it 999? It was 255, and I hit it on like my second attempt. That's why you like BO7 for Easter eggs, but like, if you're going into BO7 as a high rounder, you won't like it, but if you're an Easter egg guy, you're fine. So a majority of what made up the original player base, because the original player base was all high rounders before Easter egg. Like, again, I don't really see how it's replayable. You beat the Easter egg, and then what? You just beat the Easter egg over and over again? If you're not speedrunning, like, so few people actually compete to speedrun Easter eggs. Way fewer than ever competed for high rounds. And if you don't like Easter eggs, like, what's good about the game? I don't get it. I don't see the point. I am sorry to hear that you're in a hospital bed, Christian. I hope you feel better soon. I'm glad that you're here. How to set up on this map? You just need the Helion Salvo and the Winter's Howl, and then you just build the shield and you build the Pack-a-Punch, and that's it. I like this map a lot because there's not that many parts. Can we just enjoy both Easter eggs and high rounds? Yes, but if we're going to enjoy both Easter eggs and high rounds, we need to acknowledge that the new games are terrible for high rounds, which is why sales are down. Like, way more people like playing high rounds than Easter eggs. And the new games just aren't challenging in the slightest. It's why so many people don't like it. Sales are down because COD is stupid? Why is COD stupid? Sales are down because people don't like playing the game. Because people didn't like Black Ops 6, and they saw that Black Ops 7 was just going to be more of the same. That's why it's stupid, is because people don't like it. What Warzone? Yeah, the Warzone-ification, the AI controversy, like, it all piles up. I'm not gonna sit here and say that sales are down because of one specific thing, but I am gonna say I didn't buy the game because of this one thing. People didn't like BO6, not because Zombies was bad, because the game was a carbon copy of a system that was controversial without much changes. Well, I'm saying all the changes they made weren't very good. Expedition 44, you mean Expedition 33? Got disqualified in the Game Awards? What do you mean disqualified? Did they announce that after giving out all the awards it got? Some random indie awards? Oh. Well, I'm saying, like, well, you keep saying objectively these aren't bad games, but the whole community, like, a majority of the community disagrees. If these weren't bad games, sales wouldn't be down. If these weren't bad games, Treyarch wouldn't have to do a, like, here's a free week of play so that you guys can see how not bad of a game this is. If these weren't bad games, Treyarch wouldn't, Activision wouldn't put out an announcement saying, hey, this game's amazing, but because of how amazing it is, we're not gonna do back-to-back releases of Black Ops and Modern Warfare games. Like, that's not, those aren't signs that a game is objectively good. That wasn't Last Zombie? That's crazy. That wasn't Last Zombie? That's crazy. Okay. Because games include multiplayer and campaign? So, only the multiplayer and campaign are bad and Zombies is good, which is why people are constantly talking about how much they hate the new Zombies. And why, like, if Zombies was good enough that Zombies Chronicles, a zombie-only DLC for Black Ops 3, a game that also had a controversial multiplayer and campaign. Thank you for the $2, Christian.
A gift from Sir Kent.
Oh, there we go. I got it working. Like, Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles was one of the highest selling DLCs of all time. And that's just zombies. But BO3 was amazing. Well, people didn't like the multiplayer and the campaign. Why is BO3 amazing, but clearly Black Ops 7 is not at the same level as BO3? What's the difference? That's my question to you. Like, not only not at the same level, sales are down 61%. They're giving away free weeks. It's a month after the game launched, and retailers are selling it at half price. You don't do that unless people don't want to play the game, and you need to get it off your shelves. BO7's mediocre. Mediocre at best, I'd say. I'm talking about full game sales. Are you saying that multiplayer and campaign alone attribute a 61% decrease in sales, and that Zombies players alone are the 31%? Or can we acknowledge that sales are down because all the modes aren't liked? Well, you're the one who keeps bringing up multiplayer and campaign. I'm talking about the game as a whole being bad, including Zombies. Bro cooked up a 5-star meal with that title. I want you guys to realize every single stream title for as long as I'm playing Classified is going to be some joke about something. Something that's classified. Well, yeah, well, no, I'm saying I brought up game sales, and you said that's because of multiplayer. But I'm saying it's because of all the modes not being good. If multiplayer was good and zombies was bad, sales wouldn't be down 61%. If zombies is good and multiplayer's bad, sales wouldn't be down 61%. But everything's bad, so sales are down. That's because a COD is stupid with their decisions. What decisions do you disagree with? What decisions are bad, specifically? If you say that zombies is not that bad, what decisions were good? Zombies is underwhelming, not bad? What's not bad about it? Underwhelming doesn't equal 61% decrease in sales. Bad. Their approach to not developing anything new? What? I'm saying zombies players make up more than 39% of the player base, and that's assuming that multiplayer's bad, zombies is good enough, so only the multiplayer players are attributing to the loss in sales. I'm trying to say no, every mode is attributing to the loss of sales. Because people never liked the modern formula. What game is this? This is Black Ops 4. I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that. That the map design quality is better than Black Ops 6. It's just not enough to make me want to buy the game. Like, if it I do think if the game was well balanced, people wouldn't be maxing out the maps a week after they come out. Underrated game? I agree. A lot of people like modern COD zombies. Well, sure, a lot of people do like modern COD zombies. Just way fewer people than the people who like older zombies. Like, again, we're talking about a massive decrease in sales here. It's just they haven't changed anything. Well, they've changed a lot. From Cold War to BO7, quite a lot has changed. It's just that all of the changes are, like, pretty bad. Insta-kill. From Cold War, the formula isn't changed? Well, sure, and that's a problem. But also, like, Cold War, I guess, had a system similar to augments, but it's not the same as augments, and I don't think the augment system is very good. But also, Cold War at least took longer than a week for people to max it out. Like, even Cold War is slightly more difficult than anything that has happened since then. That's a separate argument. Well, the argument is about why Black Ops 7's sales are down, and I'm saying that's because the game isn't well balanced or well designed. High rounds are completely trivial, and Easter eggs, you do them once, you've done it. So, like, there's no... Like, fewer people are watching it. Wonderful literally told me whenever he streams Black Ops 7, he gets way fewer viewers than when he streams Black Ops 1. $9.99 has become so easy, they literally locked one of the relics behind getting to round 999. Because they expected that many people to be able to do it.
I really don't know why anyone calls it mini cards. It seems like a misnomer.
Yeah, if a map can be maxed out in a week, it's not very well designed. And if a map can be maxed out, if every map on a game can be maxed out in a week, then every map is not well designed. Or the game itself is not well designed. I wish I didn't insta-grab that max ammo, but that's okay. That's for high rounds, though, which, again, makes up most of the player base. Your only argument is Easter eggs are pretty good, and I'm like, okay, but they're way less replayable. And even so, I feel like people are complaining about the Easter eggs all the time, too. I don't even think that's true. Isn't there an Easter egg boss fight that's so difficult that, like, only a couple people have been able to do it? It's kind of dumb. High rounds being abysmal dog shit is why I didn't buy BO7. Me too. Me too.
I'd hope that explosion would be a little bit bigger.
Play Rave after this? We'll see.
I do enjoy it. It's my favorite.
There's fun to be had in this game. I just don't agree. I just don't think it's very fun. Curse mode is fun as hell. What's the difference between curse mode and normal mode? Genuinely. Someone already got to 999 on curse mode using the same strategy as the regular mode.
Probably all the
Curse mode is much more optimized. You can choose your difficulty with relics. Someone got to round 999 on the highest tier. On tier 3 with all the relics. It's not more difficult. It's laughable to compare it, frankly. Trying to see if I can get a power up. What is that? Not the power up I needed. What's objective is game sales, community outcry, the game mechanics, opinions are separate. Well, sure, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to think that Black Ops 7's good, but there's tons of evidence, such as game sales, community outcry, game mechanics, that show that a majority of people don't like the game. You're not advocating for the game, though? You literally came in here saying, why are you hating on it? It's not that bad. Like... a majority of people thought BO4 was unplayable garbage. And a lot of them were justified, because BO4, when it released, was in such a bad state. The only real problem with BO4 is that most people didn't give it a chance after it got all of its patches that fixed a lot of the issues. BO4 still has a lot of really glaring flaws. Some of the same flaws that I think carried over to every game after it, like health caps. BO7 the game isn't fun. Wait, so it isn't that bad, but it is that bad. Like, it's so bad that there's that much community outcry. That's what we're not agreeing on. It is that bad. It is as bad as you're saying. Or as bad as I'm saying. That's why sales are down. And then you're saying, no, it's because of multiplayer. No, I'm saying it's because of every mode. Zombies isn't that bad, while BO7 is bad as a whole. I'm saying Zombies is, in fact, that bad. That's the argument. I'm not saying that Zombies would carry the game, but I'm saying that 61% drop in sales isn't just because of multiplayer or campaign. It's, like, heavily because of Zombies as well. Why is Richtofen moaning from damage with PhD? I think he's just kind of programmed to always respond to the explosions, even if he can't actually feel them. Nobody hated BO1. That's just not true. Like, BO1 is probably like the least hated Zombies game by far. Is this world record yet? Not yet. We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. Although I'm not even playing that slowly. Where's the Call of the Dead game? It's done. Finished it.
Goodbye. Or as my Russian friend would say, das Vidanya.
When was my last dog round? That answers my question. We do have every right to hate the game, just like you have every right to enjoy the game. But I think we need to recognize that the number of people that hate the game far outweighs the number of people who are liking it. Hence why sales are down. And if Treyarch is gonna listen to people saying, oh, but zombies isn't that bad, and continue to pander to them, they're going to lose more and more and more of the fan base. As we are showcasing with BO7 being a repeat of the last two games that were very controversial. What here's what I don't get. Why is Black Ops 6 shit, but Black Ops 7 not that bad? What's the difference? BO7 refined what BO6 shitted on? What did it refine? Hey Jake, how's it going? Ice Kraken is kind of lit. Ice Kraken feels kind of slow, no? Oh, I meant to throw that behind me. Oh well. The HUD? You prefer? Wait, what do you mean? You prefer the HUD? You prefer the augment system? The augment system's the same. The only difference is that you can have more augments. The HUD? What? Why is? I'm sorry, but I'm sick of the HUD being this like defining. Oh, this is what makes a game good. It's never been about the HUD. Gobblegums. The Gobblegums are the same as BO6. I guess there's more of them, but it's the same system, so I don't know what's refined. Good Easter eggs. Good characters. I don't get what's different about Cursed Mode, for one. The characters, yeah, sure, I guess we get, like, our original crew back, but why are they back? Don't you, the story just makes no sense. BO6 HUD and BO7 HUD look the same to me, and also both of them were customizable, so I don't think that's an issue for either game. Cursed is great for mid-level players that want to challenge, but it's not more challenging at all.
Hello? Am I completely alone in this endeavor?
Find games for casuals but not the community is exactly how you get to the point where people who have been playing COD for years are saying the mode is dead. That's exactly how you get to the point where sales are down 61%. Is when you don't cater to your loyal fans. You cater to new players, but like, all of us didn't have a problem playing casually back in the day.
One day I will have to perform such menial tasks.
Oh my god. Because back in the day, we were the new players, and the mode was hard back then. And we actually had to work to get to high rounds. And it was fun because it wasn't easy, because it wasn't free.
Well, I suppose your mother must have come too. However impossible that may seem.
I hate when I use my alchem and it ends right at the end of the round, and now I can't use it this round.
I really wish I had more opportunities to play with you. You smell as a hundred. Then again, don't be all right. So many fun things you can do with a hammer and nails.
Treyarch back then is different than Treyarch now? Yes. Which is why I'm upset that the new games they're releasing are terrible. Because they got rid of all the people that cared. For what it is, BO7 is a fine game in a series that used to be great. The sales numbers really indicate that. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, like, literally. You know that a game is going well when they have to put out a statement to let people know, hey, we're not going to do back-to-back releases from the same studio anymore, since it's been going so well. That's like Trump saying, look, guys, the Epstein files are a Democrat hoax, and even if they aren't a hoax, I'm not in them, so it's fine. So we can stop talking about it. Like, I should really time how long my rounds are getting, because that'll probably help me with deciding, like, when to use certain elixirs. Calling your supporters idiots? I stand by it. Also, I didn't call anyone an idiot. It's crazy to say that you prefer Zelensky maps, but also say that Black Ops 7 isn't that bad. Because, like, Zelensky maps don't have good Easter eggs. What makes Zelensky maps fun? What makes Zelensky maps replayable? Zelensky maps are fun because of the nostalgia, that's it, but why are you nostalgic for them if they're not good besides the nostalgia? What made it fun back then? But I'm saying, well, the argument was the new games are good because the Easter eggs are good. But why is Doris a good map if there's almost no Easter egg? Because it's just fun to play. Because it's fun to go for high rounds. It's not fun on the new games, is the point. Let's see if I can get a drop. Ah, it's not the drop I wanted.
I seem to remember that you smell even worse than liquor. How is that possible? I'll always remember that breathing fire. That will probably haunt me.
I didn't say that Zelensky's Easter eggs are bad. I'm just saying, like, people don't load into BO1 or BO2 to replay the Easter egg over and over again. But that's supposedly the reason that people like BO7, is for the Easter egg. Oh, fuck. I wish that full power spawned before I activate the Alchem, but oh well. Yeah, we absolutely deserve better. Like, we shouldn't sit here and say, actually, BO7's perfectly fine. It's not that bad. When, like, clearly it is. And clearly Activision knows it, which is why they're so eager to let people try the game for free and, like, drop the price in half only a month after it launched. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting about my ring.
You smell rather pungent. Then again, don't we all? Told you I'd be back. If I didn't, I shouldn't.
If the goal of zombies was to survive for super high rounds, they would do it like in modern games. Well, no, because if you want to make the game exciting for high rounds, you have to make high rounds competitive. It shouldn't be, oh, anyone can get to 999 because the game's so easy. Like, the point of the older games, the reason why the older games are good is because the mode is hard enough that very few people can get to that high of a round. And there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of interest in who has the world record. There's a reason why when the Call of the Dead 100 happened, it, like, was the biggest news story for zombies fans. There's a reason why most world records that get beaten, the first buried 255, even the Varuk 255, are like a big deal. Because people like paying attention to that stuff. But there's nothing to compete in on the new games other than who has no life the week the map launches. And the answer is Decal. The difference between, like, even what I'm doing right now versus BO7, this looks easy and it's, for the most part, it is. But, like, I'm not invincible. I've already taken 3 dying wishes for a reason. Oh, fuck me. Wait. Shit.
Give me more! I can never have enough!
Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting to get hit that many times. All right.
My God, what big teeth you have! I feel a burning sensation. I may have to write myself another prescription.
So you will say the BO7 story is nonsense. So the only thing that's good is not the story, not the high rounds, just doing the Easter egg, but not the story part of it. Why?
Yum yum. A poor workman blames his tool. Mine's called Dempsey. He's a complete Dummkopf.
You never said the great game was great. You said it's not bad, and then are talking about how most of the things in the game are bad. Why don't you use the Ragnaroks? Because this gets more kills than the Ragnaroks does. Well, like, it depends on the strategy you're running, but here, the zombies spawn, like, all the way outside of there. It takes them so long to run where I would plant my Ragnaroks, it's better to just use the grenade launcher on my overkill.
I don't mean to give you no, but I hate you. You have no
Like, they spawn, you can see they spawn all the way outside. If I do this, I don't have to wait for the zombies to run up to me for them to die. I can just kill them where they are. And so it ends up getting more kills over the duration of the specialist. BO3 is incredibly easy, yes. Shangri-La.
in a storm.
Difficult versus annoyance? Well, yeah, that is a big difference between the older games and the newer games, is like, the newer games are so easy that the only way to balance out the difficulty is just to absolutely spam bosses. And because they're spamming bosses, the only way to deal with the boss spam is just cheese. That's it. So, I would call that annoyance, not difficulty. If it was difficult, people wouldn't have maxed out the map in a week. It's annoying because of a lot of things, including boss spam. I guess Black Ops 7 did tone down boss spam, but then the game's way too easy. It's not balanced. Alright, pretty good. Possible dog round, I think. Alright, guaranteed dog round next round.
I'm pretty sure there's a little piggy inside of you. Is that you? Try something you. They do smell like 100% good. Then again, don't we all? And always remember.
Okay.
Even tired. Probably hot. Anyone have ammo? Just what the doctor ordered.
Is cargo hold faster than grand staircase? No, it isn't. But you do the cargo holds when you're trying to fish for a new hand. Play without skill upgrades on Cold War and you will see how it is harder than BO3. The RCXD is not a skill upgrade. You can just buy that. Hey, wizard.
I'm so glad you met me.
What do you think all the redacted files contain? I'm just going to keep repeating that every single file that's been redacted, every single black page that they released, all of it is just Donald Trump. All of it is Donald Trump with children. And I truly believe the only way to prove that it isn't would be to show what's under those redactions. You can still release something more than just a completely black page while also protecting the victims. Like, it's all Trump. Every single one of them is Trump. Like, Trump, #1 pedophile on the list. Hey, relax, guy. That guy's cultured. That arrow's cultured. Trump or Trump's friends? Both. And I'm gonna assume that most of what's blacked out isn't Bill Clinton because they released all the Bill Clinton stuff. Most people are too scared. I mean, the government did announce that they would be making a list of people who, like, participate in un-American activities, including, like, someone live streaming saying, hey, Trump is all over the Epstein files. So I'm probably on some giant list just waiting to be deported. But, you know. Like, it's sort of weird to still defend Trump these days. Like, if you were defending him a year ago, it's probably just because you were a little uninformed and you thought that tariffs would actually lower prices or something. I mean, anyone who graduated high school knows that that's not true, but, you know, guy can believe. But, like, if you're defending Trump these days, it's probably because you support pedophiles. NSPM 7 means you can go to jail for this. What is NSPM 7? I mean, I am expressing my First Amendment rights. Even if by some miracle Donald Trump turns out to have never been a pedophile and all those pictures are just like doctored or whatever, I'm still allowed to call him a pedophile. Like, that's my First Amendment right. Yeah, the Republican Party is no longer a Christian party, I gotta say. Or at least for a Christian party, they seem to love protecting child predators. They seem to be perfectly content with defending a pedophile ring. Thanks, tariffs. National Security Presidential Memorandum 7, titled Countering Domestic Terrorism and Organized Political Violence. Oh, so I'm not allowed to go on my own stream and talk about the fact that Donald Trump is a pedophile? That's illegal. As in, that's illegal for them to enforce that. That's directly a violation of the First Amendment. Don't you have a First Amendment right or something? You'd think. There's so many illegal things they're doing. Yeah, I mean, it's only illegal if you don't get caught. Or in their case, it's only illegal if, like, someone does something about it. Yeah, like, people need to understand, Biden inherited Trump's economy. Remember, Biden took office 1 year into COVID, or I guess 10 months into COVID. We had the best response to COVID out of basically all of the developed countries. And just because we had some inflation that was mostly caused by Trump. If you think about it, remember the first thing that Trump did during COVID was say, okay, I'm gonna give like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to every single person who files for unemployment. So I'm just gonna like pump thousands and thousands of dollars into the economy arbitrarily. And then when people have all this extra money that they get to just spend and they're saving because they're not going out, what do you think happens when things finally open and everyone has way more money than they did before? That's how prices go up. And Biden didn't do all that great managing the economy? What are you talking about? He quite literally handled the economy better than any other developed nation after COVID. Trump, also, you gotta remember, Trump's response to people saying, oh, but the economy's not good right now, is him saying, well, all the bad stuff is Biden and all the good stuff is me. That's like an almost direct quote. He said that, I think, during a CBS interview or an ABC interview, one or the other. I think it was ABC, actually. He literally said, well, all the bad stuff is Biden and all the good stuff is me. American politics, high round world record. I'm literally in the Pentagon right now. This is Pete Hegseth's home turf here. Your family got deported by ICE? I am truly sorry to hear that. Yeah, ICE is... I've always said ICE is just a modern day Gestapo. Granted, I think that they're not very good at their jobs, but also at the same time, like, you know, they're not good at, like, the whole idea was, oh, we want people to enter the legal way. right? But all they're doing is going after the people who entered the legal way. They're not going after the quote-unquote illegals, like, at all. They're literally waiting for people outside of their court appointments for people who are doing it the legal way and deporting them. Things are already expensive? Well, sure. Because of Trump 45, a lot. But also, like, if Trump were still president in the 4 years that Biden was president, if Trump won in 2020, like, things would be way worse right now. Yeah, Obama did a lot of drone strikes. That was probably his biggest failing as president. That and Common Core in schools. Your comments are getting split and ruining the context? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree. He completely bailed out the people that caused the 2008 financial crisis, and that was another one of his big failings. You're excited for Trump 2028? I don't think he's going to be alive by then. I'm sorry to say. I give him a year tops. He's literally sundowning in front of the entire nation. Notice how, like, 50% of the time when he goes on camera these days, he falls asleep. Listen, with all due respect, one way or another, you should be preparing for a J.D. Vance presidency, whatever that means to you. That might mean that Trump isn't alive. That might mean that Trump is impeached. I don't know. I don't know which one happens first, or if one doesn't happen at all. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think Vance will be better. The only hope for J.D. Vance's presidency would be, like, if J.D. Vance enacts the policies that he stands for, it's going to be way worse. But the problem is, J.D. Vance does not have the same popularity that Trump has. Trump has a complete cult following that love Trump the celebrity, Trump the apprentice, that, like, is a majority of Trump's fan base and a majority of the people still supporting him. When Trump himself is gone, meaning, like, and I really mean he has to die. It doesn't work if Trump is impeached, because then Trump is just going to try to overthrow the government again. Like, he's just going to send another mob to the Capitol. And if you think he won't do that, look at the last time he was told he needed to leave the White House. Like, Trump created the conditions that led to January 6th. J.D. Vance is just going to be so unpopular that, like, they're going to either have to start representing the American people instead of kissing up to cronies. It's unfortunate. Or, like, Vance is just going to be a sitting duck. if Vance refuses to cooperate with Congress on, like, actually improving things for the American people. We really are Charlie Kirk.
I really wish I had more opportunities to play with you.
Fuck. Fucking battered dragon scale, man.
I may have to
Killing me here.
another
Oh, perfect.
I hope it is diminished faster than my ammunition. Ammunition for me. You really should.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm waiting for the big, beautiful obituary. Who can even be a good president anymore? I don't know. The odds are the... What do you think of war with Venezuela if those hidden job numbers continue to drop? War with Venezuela seems increasingly likely, especially with, like, now this morning China getting involved. And saying, like, apparently we struck down a Venezuelan ship that was heading to China.
I do enjoy revenge. It's one of my many.
And China responded, so... Mark Cuban or some shit? I hope it's not Mark Cuban. I'm sick of celebrities and billionaires being our nominees. I don't know. The problem with the Democrats right now is, like, Trump is doing openly fascist shit and, like, literally is in the middle of a scandal where he is protecting pedophiles and he himself is a pedophile. And the Democrats, all they have is threats. Oh, we're going to impeach Bondi. We're gonna impeach, like, and then they don't do anything. And then they don't, like, they're so weak. You take Kanye over Trump. I don't know if I'd take Kanye over Trump, but...
Do smell rather pungent. Then again, don't we all?
Is the round almost over? Like, why were they just spawning so slowly? I don't know. Democratic Party is so weak. They're insanely weak. They have absolutely no leaders. They have absolutely no one. Like, it's all talk, but it's no action. It's all just, like, threats and no action. Controlled opposition? Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. A lot of them, I would say, are complicit. Probably a handful of them are in the Epstein files, I'd bet. Bill Clinton's probably going down with this whole Epstein files thing, along with Trump. To which I say, listen, if Bill Clinton was a pedophile, which it's seeming increasingly likely, then good riddance to him. Most popular Democrat is Mamdani, and he's a mayor? Yeah, I know. I think that Mamdani, in a lot of ways, is the future of the Democratic Party. But also, I think that as a mayor of one city, albeit the most populated city in the U.S., one of the most important cities in the U.S., but as the mayor of one city, there's only so much he's going to be able to do, especially on the national scale, And he's also going to be facing a lot of pushback from his own city council on the things that even he wants to do. And I think that if he can't get everything he wants to accomplish, people are going to look at that as a failure. Even though it's the bureaucracy of itself that's getting in his way. Mamdani also can't run for president. Plus his race, yeah, it's not helpful. As much as I hate the fact that we live in a world that is still so racist, it is the world we live in. There's a lot of people who think that just because he's Muslim, he's gonna destroy the city, which is just racism. There's no other word for it.
Things are going to get very busy. I don't mean to give you the cold shoulder. I hate you. That was a mercy kick. Don't normally do it. So touch yourself, lad.
What was that? That I lost PhD? What do you mean? Oh, cause I slid, didn't I? Or no, I didn't slide. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining that he's making socialism sound more appealing, because literally it is. Capitalism isn't working for most people. Things are still extremely unaffordable. Energy prices are going up. Food prices are going up. Gas prices are kind of stable. They're not as low as Trump says they are at all. Healthcare costs don't even get me started. We need to hit up Obama so we can get the birth certificate making guy. The problem is it's already a known fact that Mamdani wasn't born in the US. He's not gonna just be like, hey, suddenly I was born here. Hey, Visalinus. Congratulations on your 999 on Curse Mode. W title. By the way, you said that when you hit 999 on Cursed, or someone said that when you hit 999 on Cursed, you unlocked one of the relics for hitting round 999. Is that true?
You smell rather pungent. Then again, don't we all?
I was taking damage from the salvo, are you sure? Are you able to clip it and send it to me? Well, I'm saying the Obama wasn't born in the US stuff was rumors, and you know who started those rumors? Because a lot of people don't remember who started those rumors. No, you didn't? Oh. Okay, I saw someone post that in my Discord server, but I'm glad that that's not true, because I was like, are you kidding me? If that was how the last one was unlocked, so many people would be pissed. Listen, that is true, Lele. Like, inflation isn't something that you can just fix overnight, and the rise in costs, for the most part, isn't something that you can fix overnight. It is something that you can cause over the span of a year, though. you can get rid of the ACA subsidies, making it so that most people in this country are going to lose their health care or can't afford health care. You can fucking tariff everything coming into the country, directly passing on to the cost to the consumers and making everything more expensive. Like, there's a lot you can do to fuck up the prices. There's less you can do to fix it immediately. Talk more about logical. Thank you, Catman. I mean, listen, the Obama birth certificate thing was a funny fact until you remember it was literally Donald Trump himself that was starting these rumors. Donald Trump was the first person to say, where's Obama's birth certificate? He was born in Africa. That's why there was such that rivalry when Trump was like deciding if he wanted to run for president and Obama was laughing at him. It was literally Trump. What time is it? He's doing everything you do if you want to systematically destroy an economy? Yeah. Like, yeah. I think I've heard of that documentary, Abe. I remember that. I didn't watch it, though. I want to watch it. Did I see the ICE ads with Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sabrina Carpenter? Are those the ads where they use their music and some of them responded and saying, this is horrible, don't ever use my songs again?
Well, I suppose your mother must have. However important that is. That was a mercy kill. Don't normally do that. So count yourself up. Aren't you glad you met me?
Oh. Nice. Good ammo. Possible dog round next round. Sabrina will reply with a tweet. I think I saw that tweet. Yeah, the ice ads are a fucking joke, man.
You will regret. And soon. I hope that explosion will be a little bit bigger.
Imagine getting $1 every time Richtofen moans or groans. I'd be very rich. Ah! 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 Ah!
Move on some lead. I'm handing out free samples.
Trump should get the MP40 and double tap to earn more money for the economy.
I'm having a little
American economy is playing with all relics. You just got Kraken, Homunculus, and Helion first 3 hits? Yeah, you gotta lock in. That's never gonna happen again. Have you seen all the stuff dealing with the AI camera surveillance? Depends what you're referring to. I know that there was a lot of investments into Palantir and like that sort of, they literally want to create a deep state where like everything you do is under constant surveillance. I saw that. Yeah, there's been a lot. There's been a lot that's happened this year. I can't believe the Gulf of America shit was like earlier this year. I mean, it was in January, but still. Max ammo. Okay, I'll take that. For now, but it doesn't get me all the way there. Yep, and we got, in theory, 3 years left. In practice, maybe not so much, but, you know, in theory, we have 3 years left of the Trump and Vance presidencies. Trump is definitely Olympia gang. Is the Winter's Howl that weak? The Winter's Howl kills zombies in 4 shots on high rounds on normal difficulty. So it's not, like, the strongest thing, but it is better than most other weapons. It also slows the zombies down from the first shot, so that in itself is really powerful. But yeah, it's kind of better to spam it, or you throw a Wraithfire at your feet and then you kind of slowly shoot it, because the Wraithfire will kill them and you're slowing them down. That's round. All right. What round is it? 125. Possible dog round. Nice. Going through this pretty quickly. That's it. How often are dog rounds? They're 5 to 6 rounds. Not quite 4 to 5, but all the dog rounds on this game, except for Blood of the Dead, are 5 to 6. Actually, well, Classified, Alpha, and Tag are all 5 to 6. 9 is 3 to 4, and then Blood has its own thing going on. 9 for the gladiator rounds, that
I
is.
seem to remember that you smell even worse than Nikolai. How is that possible? You're very insistent, aren't you? Fire! Burning fire!
Blood, well, yeah, blood is 7 to 13.
Kindly go
But if you do the Hell's Redeemer like Easter egg, or if you do the Hell's Redeemer upgrade all the way up to like the last step, but then you don't do the last step, it actually switches it to like 5 to 7 rounds for the rest of the game until you complete the step. And you can use that to play way faster. You ejected your last shot of blood thinners, no more needles in your tummy. I'm happy for you. Glad that you don't have to get any more needles in your tummy.
Then again, don't be all.
What's my favorite YouTube thumbnail? I don't know. Almost Christmas. 3 days left.
I'm a little bit low on ammo. Did you feel that? Or you already know? Right before you let them back.
Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler. What's the high round strat for South Kerrard? I think just camping with the healing salvo. Let's see if I can fish for a drop. Although I did just have the carpenter, so it might not be likely. I hope there isn't a major historical event before New Year's. Well, the only thing that I can really hope for is one specific major historical event. But we'll see. I don't think it's happening before the end of the year. I'm actually just gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. The good die young. He's pushing what, 80? Yeah, he'll be 80 in June.
I've only got a few rounds left. Need food.
Your favorite YouTube thumbnail is this Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare video where they say that the Chomper is worse than Epstein? That's crazy. I have not heard of that video.
Oh dear, I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Again.
Are you invincible while drinking elixirs? No. The only reason the zombie wasn't hitting me there is because he was frozen because of my Winter's Whale. I can very much be killed while drinking elixirs.
I really don't know why anyone calls them mini. It seems like a misnomer.
Yeah, I did see Nicki Minaj going full MAGA. I didn't see all the details. I know that she was at some Turning Point USA event or something. Was she speaking with Erica Kirk or am I confusing her with someone else right now? She's in need of money. Nicki Minaj? I mean, it seems like Erica Kirk is definitely in need of money. She let out a slip during a speech that she found the assassin an inspiration. Didn't Erica Kirk, like, accidentally call someone a grifter? Or she was like trying to say the words grit and gift at the same time, and then she goes grift. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I just hit 4 million points. Look at that. Maxed out. Nice. I guess I haven't really paid attention to Nicki Minaj at all for like, I don't know how many years. Like, I've hardly noticed. She's the same grift as Charlie. That's so funny.
I may have to write myself another prescription.
Don't even think I've heard her name since like 2016. Yeah, like I haven't heard. I know I saw it on social media this morning, so I know what you're referring to. But like, I just haven't heard anything from Nicki Minaj in years. I guess it makes sense. I don't listen to a lot of like music that's popular these days anyway. Oh. She talks about her skin in COD. She had a skin in COD? Let me guess, Black Ops 6? When did she get a skin in COD?
Thank you. I deserve a bonus.
Modern Warfare 2 and 3? Oh, really? Huh, okay. That's, I didn't know that. That's funny.
Without asking. Not nice. I'm having a little barbecue. Everyone's invited. Better already.
Imagine high-rounding zombies as Nicki Minaj. Didn't Fortnite release an O.J. Simpson skin or something? And you want to know, like, what's even weirder is, do you want to know why I know that that happened? Is because I saw a clip of it on Gavin Newsom's Instagram where he was playing Fortnite, and the guy he was playing with was like, yeah, this is the OJ skin that they just added, and he goes, that's a little controversial.
I give to you the curse. The curse of a killing.
No? I saw Gavin Newsom post it. Transit high round soon? I'm not opposed to that. I think transit high rounds would be very interesting. I think that transit's another one of those maps people would be interested in, because a lot of people just don't know how to play transit. They don't know how to use the jet gun. Who's O.J. Simpson? Famously, player for the Buffalo Bills. And that's definitely what he's famous for, surely. Hold on, I gotta find the clip and see if I'm going crazy. Yeah, hold on. Where's my, oh, there we go. Gavin Newsom.
We got a little NFL at number 32 here. Well,
Oh, you see, yeah.
That's
this is,
Gavin Newsom
you know who
playing.
that
that's OJ, brother.
That is OJ. Yes,
Buffalo Bills, man.
we got a
old school.
collab skin.
That's controversial.
Yeah, a little bit.
I still want my Snoops. By the way, I got. You know what? Here
That's
I am.
real. That's Gavin Newsom reacting to the Fortnite OJ skin.
We got a little NFL.
What? Hold on. Yeah. Why is Gavin Newsom playing Fortnite with Connor Eats Pants? I don't know. Oh. Fuck. That wasn't great, but oh well, I guess. Just destroyed my shield there. I didn't mean to hit both buttons at the same time. I shouldn't have paused when my specialist was like just running out.
Told you I'd be back. If I didn't, I should.
Saying he's going to do high rounds for interesting maps and then doesn't stream for 4 days straight. I was busy this weekend. I actually was. I had a gig over the weekend, so I was traveling and performing, and now I'm home.
Then again, don't we all?
Round? Not quite round? Maybe round? I can't tell. It seems like the spawns are slowing, but then there's so many still. Like right here, like why are there so few spawns? How are the TVs in my basement doing? They're good. They're still there. If anyone's looking for a TV and lives near me, let me know. That's round. I knew it was slowing. OJ. Let's see if I can fish for a max ammo.
So, I am a special kind of kid.
That's not a max ammo.
Simply kick the teeth out of your head. Iron's gone, yeah? I give to you the curse! The curse of a chilly week. Ah, Novus. I really wish I had more of
Probably popping this Alchem right at the beginning of the round, I think. Unless I can get a max ammo off of literally the next Helion shot.
bullets. Who needs bullets? I do. I feel a burning. I may have to write myself another.
What? Oh. I kind of want that. I'm not gonna lie. Even if it slows down my Alchem, I just need my shields repaired. Is it true that Trump offers $3K for immigrants to leave on their own volition? I mean, I think he said that, but I feel like I haven't heard any stories of people choosing to self-deport and getting paid. I think I've heard stories of people admitting that they're illegal and getting arrested and deported. Infinite money glitch, just leave and come back. Truman Show is goated. Truman Show is an amazing movie.
I feel a burning. I may have to write myself another prescription.
Have I seen K-pop Demon Hunters? It's funny you bring that up, because I just saw it for the first time on Friday. And I will tell you, I bet if I was a 14-year-old girl, I would have fucking loved that movie. And I like my only reaction to watching it was, Jesus Christ, that's where that song comes from? Jesus Christ, that's where that song that I've heard all over TikTok comes from? That was just me the whole movie. But honestly, it was not that bad of a movie. I just don't think I was the target audience. But I do think it exists for a target audience, and for them, it's pretty decent. You didn't expect JZM to be on TikTok? Well, I don't. When I say, like, I saw it on TikTok, I really mean I saw it on Instagram Reels. I don't have the TikTok app. But, like, you know how these Reels just kind of, like, jump from platform to platform, you know? Do you plan on doing any non-Treyarch Round 100 guides? I do when they get voted for. But I say that with the consideration that I have never played any of the non-Treyarch zombies. I've played Exo Zombies a couple times, like 12 years ago, that's it. World War II, I've never played. And then Infinite Warfare, I've played like 3 times. So, will I do guides on them? Yes. But the tricky thing about doing guides on them is I need to learn the mechanics from the ground up and learn it well enough to get to round 100 and learn it well enough to be able to teach you all. Meaning that those are just going to be, like, more involved. But will I eventually do them? Yes. Okay, here's a question. Am I gonna get a max ammo? Or do I need to pop a raindrops?
Then again, don't we all? Pretty soon, I may slip on all the blood I have shed. Whoopsie!
Listening to the soundtrack and watching the movie while you're playing Voyage.
Keep bleeding! I love it!
Did I really just pop that right at the end of the round? I did. Do you think another developer could come in, do a zombies better than COD? Maybe. Like, do I think that there are developers out there who understand the formula better than modern COD and would do a better game? Yes. Do I think that game will end up being as popular as COD? Theoretically not being developed by a AAA studio with a name that people already know? That's harder to say. I mean, there have been a handful of, like, you know, clone games in the past. There was Skur Ritual, there was a couple of other ones. It's the only one that comes to mind, if I'm being honest. But, like, I don't know. Do I think it's possible for for a zombies game to be better than what modern COD is? Yes. Do I think it will like sell as many copies or be as popular if it's not developed by Treyarch? Not necessarily. Maybe. Skur Ritual failed so badly. Well, it just wasn't COD, is the problem. I saw a handful of people play it and they were like, oh, it's got cool Easter eggs, it's got whatever, but like, is Skur Ritual an indie game? Or was there a studio? Like, I feel like for an indie game, it's just not gonna, it's not gonna outperform COD. But it's tough to say. Sort of unfortunate that Treyarch holds such a grip on like the zombies game market. You love the Ether mod? I don't know what that is. Oh, Minecraft mod? The Aether? Like the one where you get a bunch of glowstone and you make a nether portal but with water and you go into the sky? I do know. I haven't played that mod in a very long time.
I alone can lead you to your damnation.
It's also been a long time since I've played Minecraft, period. But I mean, I wouldn't call myself a Minecraft enjoyer in that, like, I haven't played it in, like, 7 years. But, like, I occasionally watch Minecraft content, and I definitely played it a lot when I was much younger. But, like, I haven't played it in long enough that I'm pretty sure my account has just, like, expired. I think it's almost the end of the round, because the spawns are slowing. You guys notice that? I think it's almost the end of the round. Oh wait, I guess not, because I haven't used an alchem yet, so it's probably not close to the end of the round. Why is Samantha fucking yapping again? There she is. It's been a minute since I heard her. (2024) stuff? I don't know. Remember, Biden was still president. Things were chiller back then. Yeah, I don't know what the, I don't know how the ranking system for the YouTube chat works at all, because I think it's like most messages, but then sometimes people just come in and they're just number one. I don't know how it actually works. Like now you're number one. Is tonic perk good? Stone Cold Stronghold and the tonic is really overpowered because it gives me armor for standing in the same spot. All 25 is gonna be like, remember when Trump did this? Well, not all of 2025 because there's gonna be that little sliver of, remember when Charlie Kirk? I saw a post earlier that was like, all people are gonna remember in 2025 is that Donnie Kirked Bubba. And I was like, damn, Donnie Kirked Bubba is a sentence that would have been completely incomprehensible 6 months ago. Possible dog round? A dog round right now would be ideal. Don't forget the Minnesota representatives that were assassinated. I mean, yeah, if anything, that was like more horrible, but that's the point, is that everyone did forget. Because, like, I'm sure there's a conversation to be had about, like, political violence is not okay unless it's coming from the right. That's President Trump's policy right now, literally. Don't assassinate people unless it's a Democrat, in which case I don't care. That's his policy.
Then again, don't be.
Can I fish for a max ammo? I don't even think I can. I don't think I have enough ammo. That's unfortunate. Parents saying the shooter was woke and then said Charlie's family was in the crowd. I don't understand. I truly don't understand what woke means. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I feel like people just use woke to describe anything that they don't like. I don't know what woke actually means. I don't know what anti-woke as a policy actually means. Depends on who's using it, yeah. Hey, Cole, how's it going? Anti-woke is just insomnia. I mean, Trump has really gone super anti-woke recently. That's why he's falling asleep at all of his conferences. Oh, wow! I just finished using my Alchem! Now you give me the max? Are you kidding? How woke of this game. They made up a term and got mad at the left over it? Yeah. Anything I don't like, that's just what it is? Okay, that's what I thought. You doing 999? Yeah, that's the plan. Round 999 on classified. The new term is TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. I mean, Trump seems to be obsessed with that term. His comments about Rob Reiner. First of all, that's just like, the way that he responded to Rob Reiner's death, sickening. Like, I will not listen to anyone defend that. Just sick. For the fucking president, too. You gotta understand, like, he's the president. He's the most powerful person in the world. Who do you want the children to look up to? Even MAGA people were like, no, that's not okay. It's so fucked up. Kansas's state legislature just approved public funding for the Chiefs' new stadium. They'll be moving over in 2031. The Bills are getting a new stadium, which, weirdly enough, the Bills stadium is like more funded by New York taxpayers' money than any other stadium in the NFL. Which, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of. I love the Bills, but I don't know if I want my taxes to be going to the stadium. I feel like the Bills are worth so many billions of dollars. Or, I guess, millions. I don't know.
Very visible.
Bongs diddly ongs up.
Give me more. I can never have enough.
Better the stadium than the war effort. As much as I hate the Rams and Stan, at least I respect that he paid for his fucking stadium. Yeah, I don't hate the Rams. I mean, I said this is my prediction. I think that we are going to get a Rams-Bills Super Bowl this year. That's my hope. I feel like that would be a fun Super Bowl.
Barbecue. Everyone's invited.
Oh, fuck. The glitch. Never seen a turn zombie in this game get so many kills. Not you're a 49ers fan, so that's why you hate the Rams? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, listen, all things considered, as far as the NFC goes, I don't... Like, whoever makes it to the Super Bowl makes it. If it's the Eagles, we'll see. I don't know. I think the Bills might beat the Eagles this week. And it's a dog round. Most recent says you should shut up. I also got that ping, actually. Because I replied to your comment, so I'm getting some of the notifications as well. It's also my video. Yeah, I got... YouTube on my phone is not loading, so I'm pulling it up on my PC. Let's see. Someone just responded saying that BO7 is better than BO1. Which, no. Yeah, someone said, shut up. You just hate change when everyone's been asking for change. What changed? What changed in Black Ops 7? What changed in Black Ops 7? I hated the changes in Black Ops 6. Why do you think people are begging for change? Because nobody can afford anything, that's why. They mean you can't handle the new zombies formula? I can't handle that it's so easy that anyone can just get to 999? Yeah, I guess. Boo, 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 bang, bang.
I don't mean to give you the cold shoulder. I hate
Okay, let's see how much of this I can use before I grab that insta-kill.
No, I am a special kind of day. I use shoes. Simply take the teeth out of your head.
The answer is most of it. Perfect. It's more like you can't accept it. Well, it is what it is, which is people are hitting 999 a week after the map comes out, so as a high rounder, why would I want to play it? It also just doesn't look fun to high round either, so. Means a high round it doesn't look fun? Well, yeah, but I'm a high rounder, so of course I'm not gonna like the game. And again, you get rid of a major competitive aspect. Why do you think about it this way, why do you think so many people care about what their combat record looks like on Black Ops 3 or to a lesser extent 4, mainly 3? Why do you think there's so many people that play who, like, want to get round 100 on every map? The older games just feel more rewarding. When you get better at high rounds, there's, like, much more intricacy to high rounding. There's, like, the new games, it's all cheese strats. It's all, like, jump in a corner and spam. The only thing that made Cold War fun is that, like, yeah, the meta strat is just cheese. The meta strat's spamming score streaks. But that's not the only strat. Cold War's fun because you can do any strat that you want, and all of them are viable. Because everything in the game is overpowered. Black Ops 6, you can't do that because there's not a lot of things in the game that are overpowered against the amount of bosses that they spam. And Black Ops 7, everything's weak except for the cheese. So it's just like, you know, Cold War has a certain level of it, like, it's fun because you can just hop in and do whatever. I don't think and I think it's a shame that Activision and Treyarch don't recognize that the high round community is a majority of the community. There's a reason why even on Black Ops 6, where there's literally a mode that guides you through the Easter egg, people just, like, the Easter egg completion rates are still as low as they've ever been.
Oh dear, I'm a little bit low on ammo. I feel a burning sensation. I may have to write myself another prescription.
This is what has always upset me, because people said, oh, high rounds on older games is just the same thing over and over again. But that's really not true on most maps. Like, it's knocked, I guess. So many, like, there's a certain extent of, like, yeah, you're doing a strategy a lot, but like, there's a lot more that goes into high rounds on Black Ops 1 and 2, and to a lesser extent 3. That isn't just the same thing over and over again. Black Ops 4 was truly the first game where a handful of the maps were the same thing over and over again. But there was a little bit more intricacy, and there was more intricacy in the different difficulties. Black Ops Cold War is the actual first game where it is the same thing over and over again. To me, the Easter egg is just the same thing over and over again. If like, I guess Easter egg speedruns, you're competing for better RNG, you're competing to get a better time, sure. But, like, Easter eggs in general, you're just doing the same exact steps. I find optimizations for high rounds to be way more interesting, because these are things that we're, like, constantly discovering new tech all these years later. On Black Ops 6, there's no new tech to be discovered, because every map just gets maxed out in a week. There's nothing interesting. The guy who just replied to your comment. Someone just replied. Someone said, grinding weapon prestige camos to the... So... Camo grinds is the only reason you play? Like that... Someone just said there's so much to do on BO7, like grind for camos. I can't stand that all the new games revolve around is camo grinding. Grinding for camos is a staple in every game. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. Well, I guess Black Ops 4 had camos, but like... Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, there's no camo grind. And yet, those games are still bad. What are you supposed to do once the camo grind is over? That's always the question I have. They're like, oh, I grind for camos. But then once you do that, you get all the camos and then that's it? Do you use the camos? Or... Well, you can't just say besides World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. In IW, the camo grind was real. I wouldn't know about IW.
Anyone have ammo?
Alright, I need to fish for a max ammo again. It's a nice addition, but it's not, yeah, it's not a selling point. Camo grinding is not the thing that goes, oh, there's so much to do in Black Ops 7. I love grinding for camos. That's the thing that makes it replayable? That's it? Grinding for camos? Max ammo. Thank you. Oh, my ring is fucked.
I may have to write myself another prescription.
Yeah, I gotta say, IW almost certainly has the best super Easter egg. The way that they incorporated all of the maps into the super Easter egg is actually really cool. Even if, on the surface, it is just doing every Easter egg twice. I never expected the video and comment to explode in the first place. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is my fault for pinning your comment. If you want me to unpin it, I will, if you're sick of the notifications. I don't know if that'll help, because it's also the most liked comment on the post right now. To be fair, I didn't expect the video to blow up. I expected it to do well, but I didn't expect it to have currently 151,000 views. For a YouTube short that took me all of 36 seconds to make. I mean, I'm definitely doing more YouTube shorts, that's for sure. I wanted to do one today, but I'm prioritizing this. Okay, I won't unpin it. I mean, I don't care if people think I backed off. I stand by my opinion, as I always have. You like watching shorts of people that you're subscribed to? I get caught in the loop of, like, I scroll through YouTube shorts and I go, oh, well, suddenly I'm watching the movie Whiplash now. Did Foxy get pin of shamed? No, Foxy got pin of this is the funniest comment. Or this is the comment I most agree with. Or I guess a mixture of both. Good stream, thank you, Himaz. Yeah, don't assume that every time I pin a comment, it's a pin of shame. You should pull a Charlie Kirk and argue with BO7 supporters. I mean, I do that more often than I'd like to on stream, to be fair. I don't think I can get another max ammo, right? I think I already had one. So let's just do this. Oh, your stream crashed? How many things can you do on BO7? Genuinely, someone just responded to my comment and said, oh, there's so much to do on BO7. Like, they said, quote, grinding weapon prestige camos, campaign camo grind, Warzone, and zombies, and multiplayer camo grind. They said They said grinding weapon prestige camos, campaign camo grind, multiplayer camo grind, Warzone, and zombies. That's exactly what they said. I just read it out loud. I just read the comment out loud. So the reason the game's replayable is camo grind, camo grind, camo grind, and Warzone. And Warzone itself isn't Black Ops 7. Warzone is just like a thing. No, your arguments were a lot better than that, Abe. What's the next YouTube short? What should the next YouTube short be? I had 2 ideas. I was gonna do one saying, here's how to get negative points in zombies, which you can do. I was gonna do another talking about, like, hey, most of the time your points ends with a 0 or occasionally a 5. But what if I told you you can get your points to end in a 7 or a 3? Ooh. And there's a few ways that you could do that. I was gonna do another one that's like, what's the maximum number of points that you can get on every game? I had a few ideas. I also need to, like, look through some of my old videos and see if there's any, like, tidbits that I put in that could themselves be turned into a YouTube short. Like, I could talk about distance despawns as a YouTube short. Hey, Cowrie, I still need to do that YouTube short as well. The one that you wrote for me. I didn't forget about that. But that's gonna do a lot worse than all the shorts that I've been uploading. Is Mr. T Lexify still around? I mean, he's still around. I don't know how relevant he is, but, like, Tim Hansen, is Tim Hansen still around? Kill counter reset? Kill counter reset could be a fun one.
I hope that explosion would be a little bit bigger.
Do a YouTube short about how you can grind camos. I should do it for April Fools. I mean, yeah. I do have something better planned for April Fools. Or rather, I have a long-form video planned for April Fools. But it is going to require some setup. And by setup, I mean I need to play an entire game, and I can't reveal the April Fool before it happens, so I need to play an entire game off stream. No, it won't be Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Oh, wait. Tim Hansen is around, doesn't upload as much. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to fish for a max ammo here.
I seem to remember that you can't even burst in
That's not a max ammo. And that's gonna prevent me from getting another drop for a little while, so...
I don't mean to give you the cold shoulder.
Why no armor? Why did my armor go away? Was Trump at the Diddy parties? I think he was at a couple of them, yeah, because there's literally photos of Trump and Diddy together. Trump was definitely at Epstein's Island. Okay, I guess that's out of max ammo, so that's fine. If a max ammo showed up in the middle of the Alchem, I was gonna be very upset. I'm not gonna quite get to 150 this stream, I don't think. Oh, I kept shooting for too long. Oops. Next stream in 2026? No, I'll probably stream tomorrow. Keep going on with this game. Do I have infinite elixirs or a lot of them? The patch that I'm using does give me 999 of every elixir, but in game you can only use each elixir like 160 times, and then it swaps it out for a classic elixir, even if you have more of them. So in a certain sense, it is limited. When are you gonna start another Moon 255 game? Honestly, probably after this game is done. I might keep my PC like available to make videos, and also Call the Dead co-op I want to do like soon, like maybe at least one session before the end of the year. Co-op records are pretty fun, but they're also, if you're like actually sitting, not being able to pause for hours and hours and hours at a time, it can be really annoying. Now can I fish for max ammo? Maybe.
Don't be.
Oh, I did fish for a max ammo. Look at that. Renzaru. Wonderful. Wonderful is a great choice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. At least in my community, I won't stand for any transphobia. Kind of sucks that a lot of Call of Duty fans can be pretty toxic in general. But I hope to make my community a safe space. Call me woke if you must, but I won't stand for hate or pedophilia. Pete Hexeth won't like it. Fortunately, I'm not in the military. Hey, PJM. Yeah, JZM's woke. Wants to make sure that LGBTQ plus people aren't being disrespected. How woke.
Or as my Russian friend
Wogsy. Okay, now I definitely can't fish for max ammo. So I think I'm gonna pop my raindrops. I'm gonna do it like this. That's very woke of me. What round do I start using traps? Probably about round 300. When you run all elixirs on this map, it's kind of really spammy. I don't remember the Ancient Evil review specifically. I did watch some of their videos, but not all of them. Possible dog round? I think 50-50 dog round. You know what is world record? Round 276. You know it's bad when the fucking NRA was like, nah, trans people should have the right to own guns, and what Trump is trying to do is unconstitutional. Oh wait, did I have dogs on 131? It might not have been a possible dog round. Alright, let me text my friends real quick. You got world record? Nice. Okay.
Well, I suppose your mother must have. However important that may seem.
By the way, I'm gonna get off in like 30 minutes, everyone. So, I don't know what round I'll be on. I know it won't be round 150, but that's how much longer I'm gonna play. I feel like 30 years from now, COD Zombies creators will go extinct. I mean, depends where COD Zombies is at, I guess, but like, not every video game lasts forever. There are still people that speedrun like Mario 64 and some of those older games who still do well. In theory, COD Zombies could have a community like that, but in practice, I don't know if it'll last. 140? I mean, I should be past round 140 actually. Maybe? How long are my rounds taking? I don't actually know. I really should. Fucking armor glitch.
Killing comes easy when you need.
Hey, Void. Do you reckon you'll go for 150 later tonight? Not tonight. I got friends coming over tonight. It will be probably tomorrow, actually. Yeah, mods on BO3 still work offline. How feasible is doing Ashes of the Dam Easter egg blind? I am the wrong person to ask. No guide, figure it out by yourself? Is that even possible? I mean, obviously somebody did, but like... is that one of the maps that gives you a lot of hints, or...? So they brought low gravity back? They did in the Mars area.
I hope that explosion would be a little bit bigger. That worked.
Oh! I think I have armor glitch right now. Fuck. That could have been bad. I want to know why gravity is low on Mars, but not on the asteroid orbiting Saturn. Shoot, I forgot to reload. Oh well. Alright, thanks for stopping in, that arrow. I'll see you soon. Said no. But also, they're not on Saturn. They're on an asteroid orbiting Saturn. Where I feel like, I guess it depends how far away. The gravity should be less. I don't think it's laziness or an oversight. I think it's just like, hey, we designed this fucking space-based map and we don't care to have low gravity. Because the last time they had a no gravity map, a lot of people didn't like it. Well, I guess except for Reckoning. I don't know, did a lot of people like Reckoning? Possible dog round, I believe. Dog round would be ideal. Thank you.
Fetch me their souls. I'm glad there is a janitor. I expect a lot of doo-doo soon. I do wish Dempsey would.
What's up with the death machine glitch? What do you mean? The armor glitch, or?
You really shouldn't have.
It's shooting rockets? That's how it works. It's the level 2 ability, is it shoots, not rockets, but grenades.
Well, I suppose your mother must have known. However, it's possible that they see. I'm going to end up bathed in blood, aren't I? Please, don't move. Unless you want to.
You play BO1? Nice. Welcome. Did I just hear a drop spawn? And where? Oh. I did hear a drop spawn. Why was it this?
I really wish I had more opportunities to play with you.
Yeah, no, not a glitch. The level 2 ability of this specialist shoots grenades.
Don't we all?
Keynote or Toten Black Ops 1. That's not originally from Lex, though. I guess Lex's reaction is what made it, like, into a big meme, but... Good to see we get more festive John football. Josh Allen, historically known for puking before and during every single game. Hey man, just discovered your channel 2 days ago and it's awesome what you're doing. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad that you're enjoying the content. Do you have to be on round 31 to submit a 30 speed run? No. When the number 30 is shown on screen, that's 30 speed run. You're on around 72 on transit? Damn. That's pretty good. Hate World at War. World at War, I think, is just primitive. It's just, like, they didn't iron out everything that needed to be there. But, you know, it did a lot of good.
Honestly, Samantha, you really should try harder than this. All this attention is going to make my head all big. You will regret it. And soon!
Real talk, though, since I don't know any football players by face, I'm calling them John Football. Josh Allen is pregnant with Haley Steinfeld's baby. Max ammo. Ah.
Deserve everything. I'm having a little barbecue. Everyone's invited.
Is Stone Cold Stronghold basically Ring of Fire's cousin? In some ways, yes. I think Ring of Fire is a little more powerful, but Stronghold is really powerful, especially in the modifier slot. Are you referencing the Steelers Lions game? That ending was kind of wild. Why do you suppose with speedruns Lex just talks BS? He just, I don't know. That's sort of the problem with React content, is when you don't know what to say, you just make it up. Who cares? They're not gonna fact check. I didn't watch the Bears game live, but I know it was a massive comeback. That's all I heard, though. I didn't really see much of what happened.
I feel a burning. I may have to write myself another prescription.
We're hitting levels of what we've never hit before. Oh, I have armor glitch again. Fuck.
Yum yum.
I mean, yeah, Lex has been known to do that with a lot of the React content he does. I mean, listen, the Dolphins just kind of need anything they can get at this point. Favorite wonder weapons? My number one favorite wonder weapon is the Apothecant Servant. Thoughts on modern iDubbbz? I haven't watched any of iDubbbz's content in years. I barely watched him to begin with, but... What'd you miss? Not much. How's it going? I didn't know he was even still around. Modern iDubbbz is pretty cool. I wouldn't have known. I mean, he's always been controversial. Am I close to the end of the round? I am. Nice.
I've only got a few rounds left. Nicht gut.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess. Alright, give me a max ammo right at the beginning of the round. Let's do it. Hey, big fella Bubsy, how's it going? That's not a max ammo.
Keep coming, my minions. I welcome you. You smell rather pungent. Then again, don't be all.
Gonna do a video on the Raygun Mark II box rarity. I've done 2 of them. How long do rounds last now? That one was like 8 minutes, I think. Why? Why do I keep getting the max ammo as I'm fucking activating Alchem? Ooh, why am I almost dead? Got to around 50 on BO3 Moon earlier. Nice. Is Path of Sorrows good for high rounds? On this map it is, but it's good depending on what strategy you're running. For something like this, you don't want to use the dash because the dash is going to bring you outside of the elevator past that line there. And you don't want that because if you go outside of the elevator, they start spawning throughout the entire war room. Whereas if you stay inside the elevator, it's like a 3 spawn or something. Is it possible for you to change perk icons on Black Ops 4 yet? I mean, not on console. I don't know about PC. What I can do is I can, like, put the perk icon on screen above where it is for you guys. Which would be funny, but... yeah, it might be possible, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. Especially with the perks that, like, have dynamic effects, like PhD Slider, how it's, like, pulsing. Because you're gonna have to recreate that effect as well, I'd imagine. If that's not just, like, natively... What time did I start playing? 3 hours and 37 minutes ago. That brain rock got a few kills. That was nice. Ooh, why? What? Okay. Sure. Haven't even noticed the AATs going off. Turned or brain rot or whatever only goes off when you directly impact a zombie. So since I'm intentionally shooting the floor, it's gonna happen pretty rarely. Oh, I got glitch. How hard did AATs get nerfed? Like, insanely so. Where you can jump dash and it kills them faster? Yeah, I think you can dash in place, is what it is. But I forget.
Pretty soon, I may slip on all the blood I have shed. Whoopsie!
None of the AATs do infinite damage. I think they do for the exact zombie that it impacted, but not for any zombies around it, guaranteed. How long does it take to get to round 100 on Ascension BO1 with my strategy? Around, like, anywhere between 6 to 8 hours, depending on your luck and how you play the early game. But, also, you know, it hinges a lot on box luck, because you do have to do a handful of trades. How do you activate turn, then? If you can't kill zombies, you just shoot the zombies. You don't need to kill it to activate it. Did you do the Cold War Remedy Easter egg for the Winter's Howl? No, I just got it out of the box. What does turn even do at that point? Kills one zombie for you. It kills the zombie that you turned, and that's it. I have to be close to the end of the round, right? So I'm not, that's a little concerning. There's a high round category for mob called Warden's Office, and I was wondering why the mystery box is not allowed. To be honest, this is the first time that I'm even hearing that a category like that exists, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's a community board, probably because, like, I think they want Warden's Office to sort of be treated like a first room, meaning you only use the wall weapons and the trap. Please just end the round. Oh, it actually is. All right. Okay, do I want to get off now? Or do I want to play one more round? Well, okay, this will be the last round I play, just because ending on 140 is a nice clean number.
My optimism is diminishing even faster than my ammunition. Wanted to fight fire. I give to you the curse. The curse of a kill. I seem to remember that you spelled even worse than Nikolai. How is that possible? You say please. Now kindly go away. Who wants some lead? I'm handing out free samples.
How stable is BO4 now, given how infamous it was at launch with crashing? Believe it or not, BO4 is the most stable game in the series. They fixed, like, almost all of the issues that existed when the game originally launched. I was trying to fish for max ammo. That's not a max ammo. Let's pop the Alchem, I think.
A burning sensation. I may have to write myself another. Whoops, I may be a teensy bit over there.
What's the very high round strategy here? Shield strategy, power vacuum cheese. Well, listen, it is gonna be camping like this for a while, but not forever. When I say a while, I mean like these elixirs probably carry me all the way to the world record, but then eventually the elixirs go away and then I'm forced to use the actual trap strategy. The shield strategy is not good. Like it's way overrated. It's not fast. It is safe, but it's not fast. It's not viable. And I think it can crash your game if you do it too much, but I don't know if that's actually true. But have you been using power vacuum at all? Not yet. I will get to it. Oh yeah, elixirs go away. So I believe if you use what even caused the crashing issues depends on the crash. There's a lot of things. Yeah, no problem. Does the round 50 Easter egg cutscene play on local? It doesn't play on local, but it does if you're using the patch that I'm using, which enables Easter eggs when you're offline. So we will see the cutscene in my game. This map's Easter egg just seems cruel to new players. I wouldn't say that, especially given how, like, technically cheesable it is. The real cruel thing is that the game wasn't stable enough on launch for high rounders to be the one to discover it. The fact that it was, like, modders and cheaters were the first to discover it is just a real bad omen for this game. Oh shit. I might not have enough ammo. I mean, yeah, the free Winter's Howl is sort of like the quest in the sense that that is the thing that gives you an achievement.
Honestly, Samantha, you really should try hard.
And not the 150. 150 you don't get an achievement for, even though you get the cutscene. Elixirs run out after a certain time, certain number of uses. I don't know the exact number. I believe it's in like the 160s.
Because you're going to be doing it again very soon. I hope that explosion would be a little bit bigger.
Did you hear that Vince Zampella died? Should I know who that is? Creator of Infinity Ward and Call of Duty? Oh, really? Huh. I didn't hear that.
I'm having a little barbecue. Everyone's invited.
Okay. Time for me to get off. How long do rounds last past round 150? Depends. It's gonna increase over time. Anyway, it's time for me to get off. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow when I stream again. Tomorrow we hit 150. Which, I said this last time, this will be the first time I'm ever getting to round 150 on this map. Which is cool. Alright, see you all later. Bye-bye.